Have you ever noticed how your energy levels just aren't what they used to be? Maybe you're finding it harder to keep up with the activities you once enjoyed, or perhaps you're feeling more fatigued and less enthusiastic about intimacy than you did a few years ago. The truth is, many men over 60 experience these changes, but most of them just brush it off as a normal part of aging. The doctor might say, "It's just part of getting older," and so we accept it as inevitable. But what if I told you that what you're experiencing isn't just aging? It's a hidden issue that affects far more than just your energy. Poor circulation, a problem that silently sneaks up as we age, can cause these very symptoms, and yet it's rarely talked about. It affects not only your legs and heart, but also your intimacy, your confidence, and even your connection with the ones you love. Imagine feeling disconnected from your own body, watching your vitality slip away little by little, thinking it's just how things are now. But here's the good news. This doesn't have to be your reality. There's a simple, natural solution that could help you regain the energy, warmth, and closeness you thought were long gone. Stick with me, because in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how a common household item, baking soda, could help restore your circulation, boost your energy, and reignite that spark in your life. So, if you're ready to feel better, more alive, and more connected, keep watching until the end. This could be the start of something that changes everything for you. Now, before we dive into how baking soda can help with your circulation, let's take a closer look at why this matters. Most men over 60 never hear the full truth from their doctors about the quiet decline in blood flow that happens as we age. It's not just a normal part of getting older, it's a sign of something more serious. You see, as we age, the walls of our blood vessels become stiffer and less flexible. This condition, known as endothelial dysfunction, means that your blood vessels aren't able to expand as easily as they should, which makes it harder for blood to flow freely throughout your body. And when that happens, it impacts everything from your energy levels to your mental clarity, your ability to stay warm, and yes, even your intimacy. Studies show that nearly 50% of men over 60 experience some form of erectile dysfunction, ED, often linked to poor circulation. But here's the catch. Most men don't realize that ED isn't just a problem down there. It's a sign that your entire circulatory system is being affected. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that men with poor circulation, especially in the lower extremities, are at a higher risk for heart disease, stroke, and even early death. It's not just about feeling tired or disconnected in the bedroom. This issue can affect your overall health in ways that you might not even recognize until it's too late. But here's the good news. While these changes are common, they are not inevitable. There are simple ways to support your circulation and keep your blood flowing freely, starting with a solution you likely already have in your kitchen. By using baking soda in a specific way, you can help neutralize the excess acid that builds up in your body as you age. This acid buildup can constrict your blood vessels and reduce oxygen delivery throughout your body. When your blood is less acidic, your blood vessels can expand and contract more easily, improving circulation and, as a result, your overall health. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. How can something as simple as baking soda make such a difference? Well, the science is clear. When used correctly, baking soda helps to balance your body's pH levels, making it easier for blood to flow, and in turn, improving your energy, your mood, and your ability to stay close to your loved ones. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that sodium bicarbonate, that's baking soda, can improve blood flow and lower blood pressure, thanks to its effect on pH balance. It's a simple, inexpensive way to begin repairing your circulatory system without relying on expensive medications or dealing with harmful side effects. But here's the key. Baking soda is not a miracle cure, and it's not a quick fix. It's a part of a larger picture that includes hydration, diet, and healthy habits. When used properly, baking soda can support the healing process and restore flexibility to your blood vessels, helping you feel more like yourself again. In fact, I've seen it work wonders for my friend, who named Walter, 68 years old. He feeling disconnected and frustrated. He had trouble keeping up with his wife, and intimacy had become rare and awkward. After a few weeks of using baking soda correctly, along with improving his hydration, Walter began to notice changes. He had more energy in the mornings, his hands were warmer, and he felt closer to his wife again. Small changes, but they made a big difference in his overall well-being. But just like any health change, it's important to use baking soda the right way. Too much of anything can be harmful, and the same goes for baking soda. If you're taking it in large amounts or without proper guidance, you can end up with bloating, high blood pressure, or kidney problems, especially if you're already on medications for hypertension or kidney issues. That's why it's crucial to start slow with just a small amount and to make sure you're well hydrated. If you're on medication or have any existing health concerns, it's always best to talk to your doctor before trying any new method. Remember, it's not about finding a shortcut. It's about giving your body the support it needs to function better naturally. So, if you're ready to try something simple that could improve your circulation and help you feel more like yourself again, stay with me. I'm about to show you exactly how to use baking soda safely and how this small change could be the first step in turning things around. Now that we've covered why circulation is so crucial for your overall health, it's time to dive into the real solution. The truth is, when your blood flow is compromised, everything from your energy and warmth to your ability to feel close to your loved ones starts to suffer. But the good news is that you don't have to accept this as just part of aging. You can take control and start improving your circulation today. One of the simplest and most effective tools I've found is something that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now: baking soda. Now, before you dismiss this as too simple to be true, let me explain why it works. When your body becomes too acidic due to stress, diet, or just the natural aging process, your blood vessels tighten and blood doesn't flow as freely. This means less oxygen, and nutrients reach the parts of your body that need them most, leading to fatigue, cold extremities, and, over time, more serious health issues. This is where baking soda comes in. When used correctly, baking soda helps neutralize the acidity in your body, balancing your pH levels and allowing your blood vessels to open up and expand. This results in better blood flow, more energy, and improved overall health. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, can significantly reduce the buildup of acid in the body, allowing blood to circulate more easily. This means that something as simple as baking soda can help restore the flexibility to your arteries, improve circulation, and even boost nitric oxide levels, which play a key role in maintaining healthy blood vessels. Imagine what that could mean for you, feeling warmer, more energized, and more connected to the people around you. But let me be clear, baking soda isn't a magic fix. It's part of a bigger picture. It's about giving your body the right support, nurturing it back to health, and staying consistent. It's about taking small, intentional steps to feel better and reclaim the vitality you thought was gone for good. Let me share a story about Ray, a 74-year-old man. He usually chronic fatigue and an inability to enjoy even the simplest activities. He was discouraged and thought that his days of feeling good were behind him. We started him on a simple routine, just a small amount of baking soda mixed into a glass of water every morning, along with more hydration and better sleep habits. Within 3 weeks, Ray feel clearer, more steady, and my hands aren't freezing anymore. That's the kind of transformation we're talking about. Simple, but powerful. However, I have to emphasize that using baking soda the wrong way can be harmful. It's not about just dumping a large amount into a glass of water and hoping for the best. Too much baking soda can cause bloating, raise your blood pressure, and strain your kidneys, especially if you're already on medication for high blood pressure or other conditions. It's a fine balance, and you need to approach it carefully. That's why I always advise my patients to start with a very small amount, about 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda in a full glass of water, taken once a day on an empty stomach. Hydration is key here too. Your body needs water to function properly, especially when you're supporting your circulation, so be sure to drink plenty throughout the day. If you're on any medication or have concerns about how baking soda might affect you, please consult your doctor before starting this routine. But if you follow these guidelines, you could start experiencing the benefits in just a few short weeks. And this is where it gets powerful, because the change doesn't just happen physically. As your blood flow improves, your energy increases, your mood lifts, and you'll start feeling like yourself again. But it's not just about the physical benefits. It's about what you gain emotionally and mentally. When you feel better, you show up better for the people you love. Your relationships, your sense of self-worth, and your confidence all improve. And that's what makes this more than just a health tip. It's a wake-up call. It's a reminder that you don't have to accept decline as your fate. You have the power to change your health and your life. This is your moment to take action. Don't wait for things to get worse. You deserve to feel strong, vibrant, and connected again. So, if you've been feeling worn out, disconnected, or just not like yourself lately, I urge you to take this first step. Try baking soda in the right way, hydrate, and start making those small changes that will lead to big improvements. Your body is ready to heal, and it's waiting for you to listen. Don't let this opportunity slip by. It's not too late to feel better. You still have a long life to live, and you deserve to feel every moment of it. Now that you understand why baking soda can be such a game changer, let's talk about how to use it properly and why it's important to get the dosage just right. As I've mentioned before, baking soda can support your circulation and improve your overall health, but like anything, when used incorrectly, it can lead to unwanted side effects. And here's the thing, most people aren't aware of just how much of an impact it can have on your body's internal balance, especially as we get older. When I started recommending baking soda to my patients, many of them were skeptical. They'd seen it used for cleaning, baking, and deodorizing, but the idea that it could help with circulation seemed too simple to be true. But when used in the right way, it can be a powerful tool for restoring your health. The key is understanding how it affects your body. Baking soda is an alkaline substance, and as we age, our bodies tend to become more acidic due to factors like diet, stress, and even natural aging. This acidity can cause your blood vessels to constrict, making it harder for blood to flow freely and limiting the oxygen and nutrients that get to your cells. This is where baking soda works its magic. By neutralizing the acid in your system, baking soda can help open up your blood vessels, improve your circulation, and make it easier for oxygen to travel through your body. This not only helps you feel more energized, but also supports your heart and brain health. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that increasing the alkalinity of your body, even slightly, can help improve arterial function and blood flow, reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. But here's the catch. More is not better when it comes to baking soda. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's automatically safe to take in large amounts. In fact, overdoing it can lead to serious issues like high blood pressure, bloating, or kidney problems, especially if you already have pre-existing health conditions. That's why I always advise my patients to start small. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda mixed in a full glass of water is the perfect starting point. This small amount helps to gently balance your body's pH without overwhelming your system. It's important to take it on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning, to give your body the best chance to absorb it effectively. And don't forget the importance of hydration. Baking soda works best when your body is well hydrated, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. In fact, dehydration can make circulation problems even worse, so staying hydrated is just as important as using baking soda. I've seen Harold, a 67-year-old retired math teacher who tried every supplement and solution out there but saw no real results. He was tired, frustrated, and starting to lose hope. When he'd try on the baking soda regimen, he was skeptical, but after just a few weeks, he's not tired all the time anymore. My hands aren't cold and I feel, more alive. That's the kind of change that can make all the difference in your life. Small, but powerful. And while it's encouraging to see these improvements, I need to emphasize that baking soda is just one piece of the puzzle. It's not a miracle cure, and it doesn't replace healthy lifestyle habits. To see lasting results, you need to pair it with a healthy diet, regular exercise, and proper stress management. For example, eating foods rich in antioxidants like berries and leafy greens can help further support your circulation and protect your blood vessels. And exercising regularly, even if it's just a brisk walk, can boost blood flow and improve heart health. So, while baking soda is an effective tool, it works best when you're also taking care of your overall health. Now, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. There's no magic pill, but small, simple changes can have a huge impact on your health. By starting with something as simple as a glass of water with a small amount of baking soda, you could be taking the first step towards better circulation, more energy, and a greater sense of vitality. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Your body is capable of incredible things, and with the right support, it can begin to heal itself in ways you may have thought were impossible. So take control of your health, one step at a time. Start today. Your body and your future self will thank you. Now that we've covered how baking soda can support your circulation and overall health, it's important to focus on the one thing that makes all the difference: consistency. You can have all the right tools, the perfect plan, and the best intentions, but without consistency, the results won't come. This is where many people falter. They might try something new for a week or two, see some improvements, and then stop. But true, lasting health transformation happens when you make small, sustainable changes over time. Think of it like building a house. You can't just lay a few bricks and expect the house to stand tall. You need to lay one brick at a time, day by day, and over time you'll see the results. The same principle applies to your health. A small dose of baking soda in the morning, paired with proper hydration and healthy habits, may seem like a small thing, but when done consistently, it can build up into something truly powerful. This isn't just about feeling a little better today or tomorrow. It's about setting yourself up for long-term success, both physically and emotionally. Studies have shown that regular, sustained efforts to improve circulation can significantly reduce the risk of chronic conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. A study published in Circulation Research found that improving blood flow can increase your energy, improve cognitive function, and even reduce inflammation, all of which are crucial as we age. But it's not just about the physical benefits. When your body feels better, when you have more energy, more warmth, and better circulation, your mind starts to follow. You'll begin to feel more connected to the people around you, more confident in your ability to take on the day, and more positive about your future. These emotional benefits are just as important as the physical ones. After all, health isn't just about how your body functions. It's about how you feel about your life and your place in it. When you start seeing those small improvements, better sleep, more energy, warmer hands and feet, you'll start feeling more like yourself again. And that's when things begin to shift. But this isn't a quick fix. It's about creating a new foundation for yourself. A foundation built on consistency and commitment. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every time you drink that glass of water with baking soda, every time you make the choice to hydrate, every time you take a walk or eat a meal that supports your health, you're building that foundation. It might take time, but I promise you, every small step adds up. In fact, research shows that even small lifestyle changes, when practiced consistently, can significantly reduce the risk of chronic illness and improve quality of life. The American Heart Association reports that regular exercise, a balanced diet, and stress management can lower the risk of heart disease by up to 80%. So, while baking soda is a great starting point, it's only part of the picture. It's the consistency in all the little things that truly makes the difference. This is about creating a life where you feel strong, energized, and connected. It's about giving yourself the chance to enjoy every moment, whether it's playing with your grandchildren, going for a walk, or simply sitting down to a meal with your loved ones. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to wait for a dramatic transformation. The changes you're making now will have a ripple effect. You'll notice them in your energy, your mood, and your relationships. You'll start feeling like your best self again, and that's something that no one can take away from you. So let's make this commitment together. Start small, stay consistent, and give your body the time it needs to heal. You're worth it. Your health is worth it, and most importantly, your future is worth it. Take that first step today. You have everything it takes to feel better, to be better, and to live a life that's full of energy, vitality, and connection. As you continue this journey toward better health, it's crucial to acknowledge that this process, while simple, is incredibly powerful. We've discussed how small, consistent actions can lead to remarkable improvements in your circulation and overall well-being. But what I want you to remember now is this. The real magic doesn't just come from the method itself. It comes from your commitment to make it a regular part of your routine. As you start using baking soda correctly, staying hydrated, and focusing on small, healthy habits every day, you're laying the groundwork for a healthier future, one where vitality, energy, and intimacy can thrive once again. You might be wondering, how long will it take to notice these changes? The answer isn't immediate, but it's steady. Over time, as your blood vessels regain flexibility, your circulation improves, and your body starts to function more efficiently, you'll notice changes, not just in your physical health, but in your emotional well-being. According to research from the American Heart Association, even minor improvements in blood flow can significantly lower your risk of developing cardiovascular diseases, reduce fatigue, and improve mental clarity. These are all the things that matter as you age, maintaining your mental and emotional health alongside your physical health. Studies show that good circulation also positively impacts your brain function. In fact, The Lancet published findings that show improved blood flow to the brain can help reduce cognitive decline and prevent conditions such as dementia. This is vital, especially as we get older. It's not just about feeling younger physically, it's about feeling sharper, more focused, and connected to the world around you. But it's important to be patient and allow time for these changes to take hold. Much like building strength through exercise, improving your circulation is something that requires ongoing effort. It doesn't happen overnight, but when you stick with it, the results compound and you'll start to feel stronger, more alive, and better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. One of the most remarkable aspects of improving your circulation is how it can affect your relationships. Feeling more energetic and healthier doesn't just benefit you, it also improves how you connect with the people around you. Whether it's with your spouse, your children, or your friends, better circulation means you'll be more engaged, more present, and more connected to the ones you love. It's amazing how much your energy and vitality can influence your relationships, giving you the confidence to be more affectionate, more active, and more involved in the world around you. So as you continue with this method, remember that it's not just about how you feel physically, it's about how you show up for yourself and for the people you care about. It's about rediscovering joy in the small moments, the simple pleasures, and the things that truly matter. But most of all, it's about giving yourself permission to prioritize your health and well-being. We often forget that our health is our most precious asset. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, to push our needs aside, and to put others first. But if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not able to show up as the best version of yourself for others. The changes you're making now, the decisions you're making today, are the key to unlocking a future full of energy, vitality, and connection. It's never too late to make a change. Your body, mind, and spirit are ready for this transformation, and with the right tools and mindset, you can feel better than you ever thought possible. The road to health isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. You have the power to take control of your health, to reclaim your energy, and to live the life you've always wanted. It starts with one small, powerful decision: to take that first step and keep going, no matter how small it may seem. Keep moving forward, and the rewards will follow. Because you deserve a life that's full of energy, full of connection, and full of joy. And the journey toward that life starts today. As you continue this journey, it's crucial to understand that the changes you're making today are not just about improving circulation. They're about taking control of your health and redefining what's possible in your life. This process is not a race. It's a commitment to yourself, a promise to honor your body and give it the care it deserves. The road ahead may seem long, but it's filled with small, powerful steps that will make a significant difference over time. It's about choosing to show up for yourself each and every day, no matter how small the action seems. Science confirms that even modest improvements in circulation can have profound effects on your health. For example, a study published in Circulation, the Journal of the American Heart Association, found that enhanced blood flow not only reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases, but also supports brain health and cognitive function. With improved circulation, you can expect better focus, increased memory retention, and greater mental clarity, all crucial elements as we age. It's not just about the physical changes either. As you start to feel better physically, you'll notice the emotional and psychological shifts that come with it. Feeling warmer, having more energy, and experiencing improved circulation can lead to greater emotional stability. It's a simple truth. When you feel better physically, you feel better emotionally. Your mood lifts, your outlook becomes more positive, and the joy of everyday life starts to return. In fact, studies have shown that even the smallest improvements in physical health can lead to a reduction in anxiety and depression. This is critical for older adults, as many experience a sense of loss or isolation with aging. When you begin to reclaim your health and vitality, you begin to feel more like yourself again. It's empowering to recognize that you are in control, that you can actively work to improve your well-being. This sense of control is important because it reinforces your sense of purpose and helps you approach aging with confidence rather than fear. So, as you incorporate these simple changes into your life, remember that consistency is key, but patience is just as important. Your body is responding, and although it may take time to notice dramatic changes, the improvements are real and will show up in your energy, in your interactions, and in how you feel each day. But don't expect instant gratification. The truth is, lasting change takes time, but it's the small daily decisions that add up to something big. And those small changes can lead to a far richer, more fulfilling life in your later years. It's about transforming the way you experience aging, from a process of decline to a phase of growth, vitality, and connection. The commitment to your health isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. As you continue on this path, keep reminding yourself that every step you take is a step toward better health, more energy, and a deeper connection with the people you love. These changes aren't just about improving your blood flow, they're about enhancing your quality of life in ways that matter. The journey you're on now is a powerful one, and it's only just beginning. You deserve to feel every bit of vitality, warmth, and joy that life has to offer, and with each small decision, you're moving closer to that. Keep going, and remember that every moment is an opportunity to reclaim your health, your confidence, and your connection to the world around you. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to remind you that the journey to better health, more energy, and stronger connections is entirely within your reach. It doesn't take drastic changes or overnight fixes. It's the small, consistent steps that make the biggest difference. by incorporating simple, effective practices like using baking soda the right way, staying hydrated, and making healthier choices each day, you're setting yourself up for a life full of vitality, confidence, and joy. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, I encourage you to give it a like and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Remember, you're not alone on this journey, and the more we share, the stronger we all become. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how these tips have worked for you, or if you have any questions. Your feedback helps me create content that's truly valuable to you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do so. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any future videos filled with practical advice, health tips, and inspiration to help you live your best life as you age. Thank you for being part of this community. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore ways to feel stronger, healthier, and more connected. Until then, take care of yourself and keep moving forward. You've got this.